Y'all, I'm just trying to talk plain talk.
Amen.
He didn't get the backhoe digger. He didn't go get the lawnmower. He didn't get all this heavy equipment and that we use to do things. And he didn't go to the laptop and download an app. Work with me, y'all.
Amen.
To get light. Watch it, y'all, now. Now, the scripture said God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Then he said, well, the same God that said, let there be light, is the same God that is saying right to this day, let there be light. Amen. He's not talking about when he said, let there be light, go turn the light switch on. He wants there to be light in your soul. He wants you to be enlightened. And he wants you to be ingrained and engrafted in truth. Only then can you walk in light. The Apostle John says he is the Father of lights. Watch out now. And so God said, let there be light. He said, let there be light. Well, the great Proverbs writer, who we know to be Solomon, said, you know what? Death and life is in the power of your tongue. What you say is ultimately what you're going to have. So if you get a bag of spoiled apples, you can't blame anybody for yourself. If your marriage take a nosedive and go south, I want you to go back and look over your life and say, okay, Lord, what did I do to contribute to that? Because we as people, especially women, we always want to blame the husband. There may have been some things you did to cause your husband to stray. Because in the book of Proverbs, it says a foolish woman, an ignorant woman. Can I go Bishop crazy on you? A stupid woman would tear her own house down with her own doings. Come on now. So it says a wise woman will build her house. You keep on calling that man no good, and you a pig, and you a this, and you a that, and you a slop and a slouch, and you're less than a man, you're something. I don't know, whatever y'all call them. I've had my fair share of ugly words. And so when that thing turned around and you began to be treated that way by your spouse, guess what? You have no one to blame but yourself. Because you spoke that stuff in existence. Genesis chapter 1 tells us the power of words. So you mean to tell me, Lord, I can call those things that are not as though they were? So I can speak into manifestation what I desire and what I want, as long as it is holy, righteous, and true. I'm not finna speak death on somebody. I'm not going to do that. I'm not your judge. I'll let God kill you. Come on, y'all. You throw stones at me all you want to. I bet you every last one of them will miss and have. But to speak death in your life is not my place. So I choose to speak life over you. Now go to Mark chapter 11, verse 23. And we're going to piggyback off of Genesis chapter 1. Now, we have a perfect example in Genesis chapter 1 and 2 when it says, and the Lord said. You might want to just run through Genesis chapter 1 and everywhere where it says, and the Lord said, you might want to highlight that. Because this is telling us how we have what we have today. This tells us how the universe, or the universes, because there are planets everywhere, were formed. It tells us how things got to where they are. God I remember when that Victor Perez and that Floyd Mayweather first fought, and you know when he head-butted him, and I paid $100 on pay-per-view for nothing. Man, it was all over the job. Oh, Victor Perez gonna take him out in 3. I said, well, you know, Floyd Money Mayweather is a reigning champ. He's undefeated. I said, I don't think so. I said, now they might go all 12 rounds. I said, but I think Money Mayweather's experience is what he has over Victor Perez. And it turns out, I think in the 5th round, he knocked him out. Money Mayweather did. And I told you last night, there is a difference. I'm going to use this example and I'm going to tie it back into the words. There's a difference in a boxer and a fighter. Victor Perez, I think his name is right, Ortiz, one of them, he was a fighter. That's why he was headbutting. Watch me, y'all. Mike Tyson is a fighter. That's why he was biting people's ears off. Hello.
Amen.
But Evander Holyfield and Floyd Mayweather are boxers. And that's why they are champions. You can become a champion if you simply change the way you talk and what you say. You can speak into existence what you want to happen in your life. It may be a long time coming, but the change is going to come. Amen?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to speak light when there's nothing but darkness. You've got to speak prosperity when there's nothing but pennies.
Yes.
And you got to speak prosperity when your bank account is in the negative.
Yes.
I know I'm not the only one in here.
Yes.
Now, I don't deal with the negative bank account and the pennies no more. God bless me. I'm a little blessed right now. But I spoke what I did not have when I didn't have it. I spoke what I wanted, and I kept speaking it until I got it. I shared on Facebook with one of my cousins back home my testimony. And we were talking about the power of words, you know, based off of the clips we put up last week.